I will go directly in the second part of the question, which we say what are some popular things that motivate people around the world. Uh, those things that I recently mentioned is there are some popular there are popular uh, things that can motivate someone. For example, to travel, to get more money, or sometimes to buy a new car, or sometimes to new learn a new to learn a new language, etc. And then sometimes just to there are people are motivated just to open a new book. For example, in our team where we are reading a lot of books, as you're gonna hear that later, you're gonna hear people talking about different type of book they've been reading, and you will hear the motivation they got from those books. You will hear that after a few minutes. So there are people who are motivated as well as because they want to open a new book to see what that book has inside. That person you can see his motivation by the way he speak. For example, if you cannot see him, you can see his motivation by the way he speak, the way behaving. All of those things will show you if that person is very a motivated or motivate person. Okay, so that just a few things about motivation. So I'm sorry, but in fact, motivation has a lot of meanings that I cannot explain by myself. That's why I'm looking forward, guys, to hear each one of you sharing your own thoughts about that beautiful subject, which is motivation. Thank you for the mic.
Okay, great. So thank you, and thank you a million, our dear brother, my little brother, Mr. Ireland, for being here tonight, and also get opportunity to say things about that beautiful topic that we are discussing. So as I said, today we get opportunity to talk about that beautiful topic, which is motivation. The question number one says, what does motivation mean to you personally? And what would you say are some popular things that motivate people around the world? So now we're gonna go with a different brother. It's going to be you, Mr. Stanley. You get the microphone, brother, just open it and try to say things about that topic, please.
Hello, everybody, especially you, my dear teacher Michael. You hear me?
Really well, sir.
Yeah, I'm so happy, to be with you because I missed you a lot. During the last club, I couldn't be there. Try to say something, but tonight I do such as I could just to connect and as well share my idea. And about the first question, what does motivation mean to me personally? I could say, the same thing with Mr. Erlen because he really hit the nail on the head. It's like, the reason why you want to accomplish something in your life, the reason why you just acting in a certain manner because, without motivation and self-discipline, you'll not be able, to accomplish, things in your life, even though that you do want. So you really need to have a purpose behind this. You really want to have a reason to do something. And after that, what are some popular things that can really motivate people around the world? I got three things. There are a lot of things, but those three things I think that it's the most popular one. First of all, I got family. For your family, you already to tackle any issue to someone, any circumstances, and try to see how you can really raise above. Because if you got your family and then when you look at them, you see like your family really being defeated by life, really being in a poor situation. You as a human being, as a father, as a brother, as a child, you'll do such as you could just to overcome that situation and see how you can really help your family. The second thing that I could say, it's your personal goals. It's something that can really drive people to help themselves. Because when you got some personal goals, when you do want to become famous, when you do want to achieve your goal, I can really tell you, my dear friend, you will feel motivated to tackle any issue. But to achieve a certain point like this, you should be clear about the thing that you really want and see how you can by the same token divide you know your goals into small pieces. And the last one that I could say about that thing, it is your improvement, your when you do want to move forward with your life, when you do want to improve your career, when you do want to improve certain skills. and then you will feel motivated about that thing. And then you can see that it is our cases right now. It's for that reason we are here. It is because we don't want, to improve our English. It's for that reason tonight we try, to connect. We try, to say something, even though that we will make mistake, but we don't really think about a mistake anymore. We just think about the thing that can really drive us. It is that motivation that keep us, tonight, available, to share our thought. Thank you a lot, my dear teacher Michael. I can't, I can't, I could say that I could never be, thankful enough to you because you are someone that is, pretty, interesting. You are really good teacher. You always try, to help people. Thank you a lot, for that opportunity. I would like it. Thank you.
Congratulations as well, our dear brother, my brother, Mr. Stanley. You did a really good job. I really appreciate because not only English, it's wisdom, it's really good thoughts as well. I really appreciate and I really thank you, my dear brother. Even though that you're listening from Haiti, especially Delma, a really big shout out to all of you, the other folks who are listening from Haiti. I really love all of you guys and I really respect you as well. So now we're gonna go with a different person. It's going to be Miss Junica. Miss Junica, you get the microphone. Guys, keep raising your hand. You guys who are on Zoom and also people on YouTube as well. You can try to say things in the comment. Now let's go with Miss Junica. After Junica, it's going to be Mr. Davidson. And you the other folks keep raising your hand. Miss Junica, where with you now?
Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, Teacher Michael.
Good evening.
My name is June. I am happy to be here tonight. Well, in my opinion, I think motivation is the personal reason you have that make you wake up every day, that give you strength to work hard, to achieve your goals, and to hold firm in life. Like, for example, a person can have several motivation that make them stop doing something, or you motivate them so they won't do it anymore. Um, well, for me, motivation is the internal drive that pushes you to start, continue, or finish or task it. Is it the why behind your action, the force that make you choose for wake up early to work up on call, while then sleeping in or study for a difficult exam instead? That is my opinion about it. And thank you, Teacher Michael, for the mic.
Okay, congratulations and thank you as well, my beautiful one, Miss Jenica. Even though you're really big in it, you're really big in it. I really appreciate that because I can just imagine after some 6 months, the way that you're gonna shine. Johnston, congratulations, our beautiful one. So now, you, my dear brother, Mr. Davidson Lafleur, you at home now? You get the mic, just open it. Let's go with you.
Good evening, Teacher Michael. Good evening, everyone. So I'm so thrilled to be here with you tonight. Every time I have this opportunity to share my thought in English, I feel very yeah. And then we have this beautiful topic. We talk about motivation. What does motivation mean to you personally? Yeah, me personally, motivation is a feeling, is a feeling when to do something. The feeling you have to do something is motivation. And then what would say some popular things that motivate people around the world? And then the popular thing that or that motivate people around the world is like some popular things can be, for example, family. Family is one of them. Okay, when you care about family, then or loved ones, so you care about them. You work every single day. You motivate you. You are motivated, so to take care of them, and then that can be one of them. And also, we have so many things. For example, businesses Yeah, we can motivate to make business, and then and also it can be yourself, okay, yourself awareness, okay, your self awareness. So when you motivate to build yourself, okay, to have another personality, yeah, another yourself. So yeah, that can motivate you. There's so many things, or there are so many things that motivate people around the world. Okay, and then I only pick out pick those out, and then there are so many things. Okay, I think it's your Michael for the night.
Great. Thank you. Thank you very much. You, our dear brother, Mr. Davidson, for sharing your point of view about that amazing topic and that beautiful question as well. So now it's going to be another sister, you, Miss Anna. Miss Anna, welcome. We're so happy to have you. You get the microphone, open it, say something about you, and after that, go ahead with your comment, please.
Okay. Hello. Good evening, everybody. Especially you, Teacher Michael. I'm so excited to be here tonight. So yeah, I'm so excited to share my point about this beautiful topic. And I can say being here tonight is a kind of motivation because I was a situation very bad, and I was thinking I should do that. So yeah, being here is a kind of motivation. So yeah, I'm gonna try to share my point of view about that. I can say that everybody is motivated for something. Maybe your motivation is different of mine. Maybe some people are motivated to get more money, and some people are motivated for something else. And I can say all people who are succeed in life, they got some personal motivation. Even though people who are doing bad things in the world, they are motivated in what they do. And for the reason why I can say that motivation is my internal energy that pushing me to take action. For example, I can say I must do that, or I should do that. I say that to motivate myself and to put discipline in what I want, I can to achieve that. And I can say that my motivation is what I feel inside that push me to react wisely. In my experience, I see motivation as the fuel that keep me moving even when path is hard or slow. And about the second part of that question, I there are a lot of things that motivate people, but I'm gonna elaborate about two of them. One of them I'm gonna elaborate a success achievement. Most people are goal in life and ambition and wanting to progress and succeed in life. Now motivation put them to discipline themselves and work in what they want and be consistent to see another people as a mentor. And now I can say motivation is a kind of power that you cannot keep it inside. You should put it outside. And about the second part, I can say we got freedom and independence. We have a really good example as Asian people. We get our independence just because our descendant they was very motivating. They see other people in the world free, and they wanted to be free, and they fight for our freedom. Maybe people there are people who has been in some situation, they find something that motivate them to go out for the reason why we got freedom and independence as a motivation, because maybe there are people who are having being a situation very extremely bad, and they find of someone or something that motivated, and they go for hard. I just take that as an example just to see that freedom is a motivation a thing. So there are a lot of motivation things we got, but I'm just gonna talk about freedom. So yeah, thank you, Teacher Michael, for giving the mic, and I am very happy to be here. For those
Great.
who don't know me, I'm Mrs. Anna. I am a student of Teacher Michael. So yeah, thank you.
Yes, congratulations, our beautiful, my dear one, Miss Anna. You did a really good job, especially using our independence to talk about like motivation. The way that you describe it, you understand, our ancestor, you really fought for us. That means really motivation. I really appreciate it. Thank you a million. Okay, guys, so don't forget, my name is Mr. Michael, Teacher Michael. I am a TEFL and TESOL certified English teacher, and I've been teaching English for many years, especially teaching online. I've been doing that for some 5 years. And today I am here just to help you to improve your English. The topic that we are discussing, it's about like motivation. And we have 7 questions we are trying to cover tonight. The first question, what does motivation mean to you personally? This is the question that you're discovering now. And after you folks, you're going to get opportunity to say things about the other 6 questions. And the club that we're having today, it's not only today. Do you understand? It's like a really big special events that we're having. For example, the first club was November 16th. It was about self-discipline. And the other clubs was like, it was 3 days, 28th, 29th, and 30th of November. It was about migration. And today it's about motivation. Sunday, December 14th will be about success. 21st will be about money. And 26th, 27th, 28th will be about books and reading. And at the beginning of 2026, guys, we are going to get 3 days where we're going to talk about goals setting. So that's why I encourage you guys, especially those of you who are on Zoom, c'est même le lien à utiliser. So, à le temps de m'envoyer le lien pour vous, donc c'est pas nécessaire, c'est même le lien. Et nous pas bien club comme ça encore, nous capables d'encourager les amis nous avec famille nous, venir assister club ça que nous gain, nous live sur YouTube avec Zoom en même temps. Okay, so now we're going to keep on with question number 1. What does motivation mean to you? We're going to go with you, please, our dear one, Miss Bibiana. After Miss Bibiana, it's going to be you, Miss Elda. Miss Bibiana, you get the microphone.
Thank you, Teacher Michael, for the mic. Good evening, everyone. I'm Bibiana. I'm connecting from Dominican Republic, especially on the capital. For the question, what does motivation mean to you personally? Well, for me personally, motivation is the invisible force that connects where I'm today with who I want to be tomorrow. To become tomorrow. It's not just energy or excitement. It is the quiet force inside me. Can say me, keep going. When everything outside is telling me to stop. Something small, something strong that help me stay focused, disciplined, and hopeful about my goals. Motivation is not something you find. Is something you build. For the second part, what would you say on some popular thing that movie? Okay. People all over the world are motivated by similar things, even if their lives are different. They hope they hope for a better tomorrow. Even the darkness moment, hope is the powerful motivation. People continue because they believe that one action today can change everything tomorrow. If you can hold even a small piece of motivation inside you, it is enough to change everything. Thank you, Teacher Michael, for
Great. So thank you. And thank you, Amelia, our dear one, our beautiful sister, Miss Bibiana. You also did a really good job. We really appreciate and we will thank you. So now we're gonna go with a different person. You're gonna be the last person in that question. You, Miss Elda, you get the microphone. Let's go with you. And after that, we're gonna go with the question number 2. You get the mic.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. My name is Elda. I live in the Dominican Republic. even though I am tired. I have been out since morning, but I am here. It's because I am motivated. Yeah. My answer about the first question, when we talk about motivation, we can see how it can be activated. For me, motivation has enormous significance. Without motivation, you cannot reach your goals. It's a force that allows you to overcome obstacles and challenges. Motivation also provides energy and persistence to our actions to satisfy our objectives, and energy that drives us to do something. It makes having definite purpose, being able to achieve your goals, and having the ability and clarity of those goals, and allows you to build the confidence to act. As we know, motivation is the key to success. For example, about me, I consider motivation that makes me feel like I want to do something. If I want to speak English, my motivation lets me improve and move. And also, if I want to drive in another country, if I want to do an exchange, motivates me to react. Motivation makes me think and say, yes, I want to, I can do it, and I must to do it. For the second B, about some popular things that motivate people around the world. Globally, there are several popular things that motivate people. Among them, I can mention education, voluntary, health, culture, and social movements. When I talk about the social movement, I can see the fight for equality, human rights, and social justice has motivated people around the world. They are just a fear that inspire people worldwide. So each of them has the potential to unite people around common goals. Thank you, Teacher Michael.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you, Amelia. Our dear one, Miss Elda. You are the mother who are here, the mother of Common Language courses. We really appreciate your efforts because I know it's not easy. Today is Sunday. You had a lot of things to do, but with the motivation that you have, that really pushes you in order like to be who are here. Okay, so now guys, we're gonna keep on with the question number 2. The question number 2, we're gonna get like 5 comment in the question number 2. The question number 2 says, what kinds of things can cause people to lose their motivation? What do you guys have to say about that question? Let me see. We're gonna start with you, please, Miss Niftali. You get the microphone, just open it, and you get the mic. Say things about that question, please.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening, your teacher Michael. I'm so happy to be with you guys tonight to share my thoughts about that beautiful topic that we have about motivation. And my name is Neftali. I'm from the Dominican Republic. I'm from Haiti, but I'm living in the Dominican Republic. I'm one of Common Language courses student, and I'm very happy tonight to be with you. So the question number 2 is very interesting. That was when I raised my hand because I am one of the person that is like kind of person who used to lose motivation, and I can testify, for example, some kind of things that make people to lose motivation. Like, for example, a negative environment, when you have around you people that don't value your effort, that don't value the effort that you're making every single day to become a better version of yourself, and a lot of other other aspect in life that can push us to lose motivation. But one of them, the highest one, is ourselves. Recently, I have read and No Excuses. $1 Million Habit by Brian Tracy. Brian Tracy is one of the writers that used to say, but in that book, left um he left us know that the only limit that we have is the one that we put in ourselves by our own thinking. So the same thing happened. Losing our motivation sometimes begin by ourselves. The things that we are saying to ourselves, like, I'm not able to do that. I can't. That word is the first one that can push us, that can lead us to lose motivation. For example, if you are doing something and first of all you say you cannot, you're not going to be able to do it because you're already putting a limit in your mind, and your brain is not going to proceed to work to make that happen because you already said you cannot. And also, in that same book, $1 Million Habit by Brian Tracy, he used an example that teaches me a lot. A lot. He said the amount of time that people try before they give up, most of people, the amount of time that they try before they give up is less than once. That means most of people, they give up before even trying. Then that make me understand that losing motivation sometimes begin by ourselves, because some people can say to us bad word, like a negative word, can encourage us to not try things that we want to try. But if we say to ourselves, I can't do it, because we are the first motivator of ourselves. You are the seer of yourself, your life. So if you first of all put boundaries like that in your mind, you're not going to be able. So things that for me can lead people to lose their motivation most of the time is uh first of all is ourselves. And after that can be people around us and also situation, etc. So that's my point of view. Thank you so very much, Teacher Michael, for giving me the mic.
Great, so awesome. We really appreciate and we really thank you as well, our dear one, our beautiful one, Miss Niftali, because you had opportunity to say things about that beautiful topic. You did it, and I really appreciate and love your comment as well. So now it's going to be a different lady, a different sister. You, Miss Stacey, get the microphone. Just open it and say things about that beautiful, beautiful question that we are discussing now. Get the mic.
Do you hear me?
Really well.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, everybody, especially you, Teacher Michael. I am Steffi. I am from Dominican Republic, and I'm so excited and happy to be there among you guys tonight. And I can't wait to listen to each of your comments, because without your participation, the club will be, won't be the way we want it to be. And thank you, Chair Michael, for this initiative. Hey, we're gonna have it for the whole month. You know, this is golden, and we really appreciate that, and really thank you for that. My opinion about the second question, it's what kind of things can cause people to lose their motivation. They have so many things we can causes people to lose their motivation, and I really like the one Miss Neftali just mentioned. A negative environment is a poison. It's like a cancer for your motivation. And I really like this one. And another one is burnout. Sometimes when you're too tired, you become disconnected. And like the other guy said at the beginning of the meeting, and the question number one, motivation is a feeling. When you lose this feeling, you become disconnected even with yourself. If you're not motivated, you cannot accomplish anything. And when you burn out, this is what happened because mentally you are not okay. When you're not okay mentally, it's like you disconnected yourself to the disquality with motivation. And this is why one thing I really listened to from a podcast on YouTube like 2 days ago, it's about sometimes people say, I'm working a lot because I want to be retired a lot because the thing they didn't know when you're burnout, you cannot think clearly. And when you cannot think clearly, you become demotivated. And this is why we have to take time to rest ourselves, to rest our body, take our care, to be healthy in order way to stay motivated. Because like I said, it's a feeling. We can lose it if you don't take care of it. And the second thing I want to mention is the lack of clarity. Sometimes people have unrealistic goals, unclear goals, overwhelming goals. And when they cannot achieve them, that make them lose motivation. Motivation alone, I know, is not enough to be successful, but motivation driving you to what? Self-discipline to make you being successful. But if you don't lose motivation, that will be impossible to become a successful. And this is why when you lack clarity on what you really want, it make it harder to start. When you cannot start, that make you lose motivation. And this is why we have to be clear about what you want. This is what the book we read teach us. We have to know where you want to go. If you don't know where you want to go, it will be difficult. And motivation will help you if you really know where you want to go. And this is why we always encouraging you to have clear goals. If you have clear goals, you're gonna know where you want to go. You're gonna keep staying motivated in other way to go where you want to go to the print. And I really like when the other guy explained the word motivation. Everybody give a different point of view about motivation. It's because everyone see it in a different point of view. And this kind of point of view will help us to keep motivated. We are here tonight is because of self-motivation. Like me, I was taking 30-minute rest before the club. Unfortunately, when I look at my phone, it was already 7:12. I say, I can say, oh no, I won't connect. I say, no, I have to be there because I know what I gonna have from here. Because I stay motivated, even overslept, to stop me for being there. And this is why motivation can do. That's my point of view, Teacher Michael. Thank you so very much.
Okay, good. So thank you, and thank you a million, our beautiful lady, you, Miss Stacey, for sharing your point of view about that beautiful topic that we are discussing tonight. So thank you and congratulations. And about you, the other guys, what do you have to say about that question? We gonna go really quick. We're gonna go really quick. It's going to be you, our dear brother, you, Mr. Stanley. You get the microphone. Open it and let's go with you, please.
Yeah, thank you a lot, my dear teacher Michael, for the second opportunity. And for that question, I can say, I will love this question because when you try, to force yourself, to come up with an answer, it's not an easy one. But, you hear me well?
Really well, really well.
Yeah, thank you. The question is, what kind of things that can, um, thank you for showing me the screen. Okay, what kind of things can cause people, to lose their motivation? And I could say, one of the primary reason that could, really put people in a way, to lose their motivation, it's themselves. It's nothing else. Maybe there could be something else, but the primary reason should be you yourself. Why I say that? Because, it is your reaction to the thing that happened to you that will, allow you, to lose, motivation in something that you want, to accomplish in your life. For example, when you let, circumstances dictate you, what to do instead of, get back up and try, to do something. Because you can see a lot of people in life, successful people, they, confront a lot of things, but they do not let, circumstances, dictate themselves. Instead of, they try, to get back up. They try, to do such as they could, just to rise above the situation. When you are in a situation where you let, external circumstances tell you what to do, and then you will lose motivation, because instead of, acting in a certain way that is, regarding with your goal, instead of doing that thing, you just react, to that thing. Once you react to that thing, you will lose motivation. You will not be able, to keep doing, the thing that you're doing. For example, today I can wake up. The fact that I wake up in my own food and then something happened to me, the fact that I am in a bad mood, I can tell you what gonna happen to me. I will not be able, to keep up with the learning process. I will not be able, to work or to do something else, because I only have one thing in my mind. The fact that I'm in bad mood, I will really, constrain myself, not to do something that will lead to my work, that will lead, to giving, some output, because I woke up in the wrong food. But once I know that I woke up in the wrong food, once I know that I'm in a situation where it is not good for myself, but despite of being in a situation like that, but I talk to myself and say, I can't give up. I need to do something. I need to find some resources, so that I can get back up and try to move forward. It's for that reason you can see a lot of successful people, they rise above their problems. It is because they not let, circumstances, dictate what they should do. They not let, circumstances, let fire in their us. It is them that is the king. It is them that is the person that will, bring, or that is get back up, because they know that the thing is, whether you want it or not, you will be defeated by life. But the thing is to know, once I get knocked down by life, it's to not stay on the ground. It's to get back up so fast so that I can, really move forward with my life. But if something happens to me and then, or I just thought that my life would be easy, but the fact that so certain things just happen in my life, and then I said, no, I could really do it because, I got this difficulty, I got, this trials and error, or these trials and tribulations of life that will, prevent me, to do so, but I just give up on myself. But once you accept those reality, and then life will be, so hard for you. But once you know that, to not react to the thing that happens to you, but to act in a way that will, regarding, to a thing, you will find, or you will have the motivation enough, just to move forward. Thank you, teacher man.
So thank you, Améliane, our dear brother. You really kill it. You really did it. We really appreciate that. So thank you, and thank you, Améliane. Okay, so guys, don't forget the clip that we're having today. The purpose is to practice English. Moi, connais gen nan nou ki connecté là, nous c'est débutants. Peut-être nous pas qu'à dire un pile bagay. Donc ça, c'est pas les mêmes qui classe là. Ça, c'est côté nous à pratiquer anglais. Donc classe, vous faites 2 fois par semaine, vous faites live sur Zoom. Donc si vous avez amélioré l'anglais ou vous avez apprendre, vous capable contacter nous et nous capable de vous plus de détails. Sujet qui n'a pas parlé de lien, il a rapport avec motivation. Et question ça qui nous a parlé de l'iconia, il a rapport avec qui ça qui cause un peu le monde perdre motivation ou pas de motivation. Donc, je pense que si c'était en créole, on a des possibilités pour nous dire quelque chose, mais c'est en anglais. Okay? So, guys, you can try to say something. You can raise your hand. Say something, maybe say your name. Ou can lever main ou juste dire non, qui côté ou à côté, non? C'est capable de possibilité pour participer quand même. So now, let's go, please. We're going to go with a different person. It's going to be you, Miss Rebecca. You get the microphone, our beautiful lady. You get the mic, just open it. Open it and try to talk, please. Hello.
Hello, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I'm Rebecca. I'm happy to be with you guys this night. So tonight we talk about a great subject, motivation. Unfortunately, there are so many things people can lose their motivation. For me, the first one is emotional struggles. When you face too much stress, sadness, anxiety, the big thing we can lose our motivation. Something else like too many distraction. Sometimes when you stay too long on social media, you spend too much time on this kind of thing, we can lose our motivation. And when you work too hard, like burnout, without you work hard without rest, it's a thing we can lose our motivation too. Or sometimes when you stop saying bad words about yourself, like I'm not enough, or I can't do this. So this kind of talk can kill our motivation. And sometimes when people work hard but without see our progress, so this kind of thing can lose our motivation too. Thank you, Teacher Michael, to give me the mic.
Great. Awesome. I really appreciate and I really congratulate you, Ms. Kabika, for being here tonight and also share a point of view about the comment. Okay, so we get a different person. It's going to be you, Mr. James Dozil. We're so happy to have you, brother. Say something about you, and after that, share your point of view about the topic.
Yeah, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
My name is James Dozie. I'm in Haiti. I live in Haiti,
Mm.
and I thank you guys for the special great opportunity to be with you tonight. And it's been a long time since I'm following you. You know, different comments and then different opinions. That's very good. Like to be with you tonight. It's been a long time, you know, since I do all my best, and then today my motivation, you know, tells me to be there. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate the special work you do, Teacher Michael. You know, it's been a long time, you know, since everybody's talking about you in Haiti, you know, because I was invited, you know, by a friend of mine that has opportunity to tell me about the great work that you are doing so far. I do appreciate that. And then the subject is so important, like, so that's why, you know, I'll try to put me in and then see how I can keep on sharing idea with you guys about like what kind of things, you know, that cause that what kind of things that cause, you know, we lost our motivation. There is a thing that I know about, like when things get tough, the tough get going. Sometimes, you know, that can be happen. We face many challenges on our way, and then we have to keep forward, you know, keep getting things more forward. That can be happen, you know, the situation, you know, of life that can be happen, you know, misery, like poverty, many things, you know, in life can face to us like as big challenge. The real thing or the best thing that we should do is about like keep moving forward, keep pushing things forward in such a way that to find a way, you know, to take out the situation in such a way that to see how maybe we can like we can fight, you know, against everything, you know, on our way, to not do like back and forth. More we find, more we get things move on. And then losing motivation, you know, sometimes, you know, like as I said before, I can say like as example, wow, it's been a long time since I go out like seeking out a job, and then a lot of things that I do about like creating direction, spending all my time out about like seeking out on how I can make a living in life. And I saying today, I won't go out. I prefer stay home because it looks like I don't have my chance. It's a kind of challenge. Even as I said before, sometimes you can face too many challenges on your way. The main thing to do is about like keep moving forward. More you find is more about you find out direction, like to get things move on. I don't think I will stay, you know, for more because there are many other people that want to get in. I will, you know, like let a chance, a special chance for other people to share ideas. I'm about to do right now, as you know, many people uh, already do it, and I thank you guys. And then if I have to say something else, I will do. And then I just like see how maybe other people can, get in, and then like to see, to hear about like many other opinions in such a way that we can be on the same page or on the same mind. Thank you, Teacher Michael.
Yo, I really thank you and I really congratulate you, brother. I congratulate you for everything, for English and also for your thoughts as well. The way you really express yourself, I really appreciate that. And I really big shout out with all of the other folks who are listening from Haiti as well. I really respect you guys because despite of the situation that you're facing up in Haiti every day, but you guys should do your best. Congratulations, brother. It was a pleasure having you in that question. Yeah, so now we great. We're gonna go with you, please,
Wait.
our dear brother. I'm sorry, Mr. Davidson. You get the mic, just open it. We're gonna go with you now. Thank you.
Okay, thanks again to Michael for the mic and then to share my idea about the second point, that subject. And then there's something I wanna say, and very important. Don't forget, motivation just help you to stop doing something. It can help you just to start. And then on the way, and it doesn't last forever. Motivation doesn't last forever. That can help you keep move forward is discipline and also consistent. When you are discipline yourself, so you have or you practice consistency, and then now, yeah, we can even make with success. And then what kind of things can cause people to lose their motivation? The first thing that can cause people lose their motivation is lack of progress. When, for example, things they are expected or things doesn't happen as expected, and then that can cause people lose their motivation. For example, a person who have a business, who has a business, and then even though he get up early in the morning to work to work things, and then he always struggle for money, and then he can't even have enough money to get by, and then that can cause that people lose his motivation. Even someone who works, and then he just, even though at first he has the motivation to work, so if, for example, in the middle of the way, he noticed that he can even purchase things for his family or for himself, and then the motivation he has at first, it can lose it. That can cause it. That one kind of thing can cause it, like lose the motivation. Yeah, he has. And then it's not only that, it's also negative environment. It's so important when, for example, you have a motivation to do something, it's important to surround by people who have the same motivation as you. For example, you're learning English, try to surround by people who have the same motivation. And then it's not good when you try to achieve a goal and then you surrounded by people who don't have the same energy as you do, and then that can make you lose motivation. And also, as mentioned, one of the student, yeah, she talked about burnout. Yeah, that one of them, when you have so many things to do and then you are overwhelmed, that can cause you lose your motivation. So that's it's that I wanted to say about this point. Teacher Michael, thank you for the mic.
Great, congratulations. I really appreciate it. And I really thank you as well, especially you open your camera. I really thank you. And I really congratulate you, Wade. Okay, so now we're gonna go with a different person. Don't forget, guys, moi connais presque nous tous qui là, nous c'est haïtien. Donc, moi dis pas de si parler créole dans le club là. Objectif club là, c'est pour nous capable pratiquer anglais, c'est pour nous capable améliorer anglais nous. Et gens qui ont dit ça, club ça c'est spécial qui nous gagne et club là les gratis pour nous même qui pas étudiants. Nous pas payer pour ça, nous juste venir connecter dans le club là. Mais nous pas bien club comme ça pendant tout le temps. Nous avons un club là le 16 novembre, 28, 29, 30 novembre. Nous avons un club là aujourd'hui qui c'est 7 décembre. Nous avons parlé de motivation. Week-end qui a venu, qui a dimanche 14, nous avons un club là encore, nous allons parler de succès. Si vous avez un sujet, vous êtes capable de contacter moi, envoyer sujet à vous. Le 21, nous allons parler de l'argent. Nous allons parler de money. You guys, you're going to get a lot of things to say. And 26, 27, 28, nous avons le même club encore, mais qui va durer 3 jours. Nous allons parler des livres avec les tirs. Et ensuite, nous allons gagner le 2, 3, 4 et janvier 2026, nous allons parler des objectifs. So, guys, you will have a lot to say during this period of time. Mais après ça, nous n'avons pas un club comme ça encore. Donc, si tu as aimé apprendre anglais, si tu as aimé améliorer l'anglais, contactez-nous. D'abord, please détail. So now, let's go, please. We're going to go with that person, Mr. Papi G97. You get the microphone. Say your name for us, please, where you're listening from, and say something about that topic. You get the microphone, Mr. Papi G. If you're not ready, we're going to go with another person, Mr. Papi J. You get the microphone. Okay, you are not ready. Let's go with a different person. And after that, we can try it with you again. And guys, so be ready for the question number 3 because we should move, do you understand, because of the time. So now let's go please with Miss Anna. In the question number 2, say something, Miss Anna, in that question, please.
Okay, good evening once again, Teacher Michael. So I can say the guys already say everything. I'm just gonna be short. But firstly, before to reply this question, we have to know that everything we can get, we can also lose it. So as a young lady in my limited experience, as Mr. Davidson said that one of the things that make me to lose my motivation is when I'm not seeing progress. Honestly, when I'm working in something and I'm motivated about it, when I don't see any result, I can lose my motivation step by step. Maybe tomorrow when I wake up, I don't have the same motivation. But when I don't see any result, I lose my motivation because I wonder what's wrong with me, why I don't see any result. So yeah. But I can see around me some a some things that make people to lose their motivation, but there are people who losing their motivation for lack of support. But we should to know that not everybody will support you when you are in a good path, because I can see in my environment some people who was very in the good path, but they lost their motivation for that. And a one of point that is very important is when you got a negative environment, because we got toxic people that always criticize you when you are doing something, even though they are not doing nothing. But when you start to doing something that can make you or that can help you in the future, but they are very toxic and they always start with criticize you. And another point that is very funny, but I know some people that unmotivated for that, because some people they lose their motivation for boredom. Maybe some people when they do repetitive something, they feel like interesting. Maybe when you are when you wake up every day, you do that. Some people I know, they can see that very boredom for them. And another point that when people can lose their motivation when they don't have a clear goal. When you don't have a clear goal, you can wake up today and say, I'm not gonna succeed, I'm not gonna do that, I'm not sure. That kind of sentence make you to lose your motivation, because you should to be clear in what you want, and now you can move forward. So it's all, as I said before, I just do the summary because the other guys already say everything. So yeah, thank you, Teacher Michael.
Great. I really congratulate you because everybody can really see that. You go and you go a lot, Miss Anna. You've been doing really good job. And I know we have really big goal, especially you. You have really big goal. You're working really hard, and also especially the fluency. The fluency, c'est quantité anglais que vous pouvez parler pour moi à venir sans que vous pouvez gommer à tête. Et après, nous avons the accuracy qui c'est qualité. Pour qu'on y a, nous mettons accent sur the quantity, sur qualité anglais, façon que anglais va venir facile. This is the first goal, and after that, nous travaillons sur ça, the accuracy, qui peut exactitude, etc. I'm so proud of you. I really congratulate you. And I think you're a really good example for the other folks as well, especially in your class. So now, folks, we're going to go with Miss Elda. Miss Elda, try to be short. You're going to be the last person in the question number 2. And after that, you guys try to be ready to say things about the question number 3. Let me show you the question number 3 before we go with you, Miss Elda. The question number 3 says, what is the biggest challenge that you've ever faced in life? Ki pi gwo difficulté ou te jam rencontré dans la vie ou? And how did you overcome it? Comment te fais face avec? What is the biggest challenge that you've ever faced in life? Ki pi gwo difficulté ou te fais face dans la vie ou? And how did you overcome it? Comment te fais face avec? So now the question number 2, Miss Elda. What kinds of things that can cause you lose your motivation? Let's go with you, please, Miss Elda. You get the mic. Just open it. Let's go really quick.
Thank you so much, Teacher Michael. This is my last question because I have sleep. I'm proud of you. Thank you for giving me a second chance. Yeah, I agree, Mr. Stanley. Like he said, when I try to force myself, push myself, I can't. I am talking for me. According to me, on my end, different things make me lose motivation. Logically, I am honest to say that I have problems. Sometimes I have flu, I have headache, I have fever. I am practicing, say people, I don't have energy to practice. Like I'm not motivated, don't have motivation. And yeah, for the reason when I don't have motivation about the health problems, this limits my ability to react, and immediately discourages me from doing anything. And also, a tiredness makes me lose motivation for things like practicing and reading. I am reading and I feel sleeping because lack of sleep. Yeah, lack of sleep, and also fatigue from overwork. you know, when I am focused. Also, it's other things I sometimes think a lot. When I am focused and motivated, motivated for something, and someone call me quickly, my phone sound quickly. Yeah, this is things also not help me, you know, to motivate in something I want to do. Thank you, Teacher Michael.
Our beautiful Miss Elda, because I really love your comment. You know why? It's because it's your own life, your own experience. You understand? It's not things that you Google, not things that you see on the internet. It's like your own life. You try to use it and then like to express yourself, to convey your thoughts about that different topic. We really appreciate it and we really congratulate you as well because I know that you work from Monday to Saturday and
Yeah.
your mother.
I hope you have a good night, guys. Keep in your participation because I am so tired, Teacher Michael. Tired. I leave you.
Yes, we
Bye-bye.
understand
And
it.
thank you for giving me opportunity, you know, to say something, maybe and 3 questions. Thank you.
Great. Congratulations, beautiful sister. Thank you. Okay, guys, so don't forget, my name is Mr. Michael, and I'm the host of that beautiful event that we're having. And the purpose of the club is to practice English. And the topic that we're discussing is about motivation. We already covered question number 1, question number 2. So now we're going to go to the question number 3. The question number 3, guys, it's a kind of deep and personal at the same time. That's why I encourage you guys, raise your hand. If you brave enough, raise your hand and I'm going to give you the mic. Let me see. Okay. So raise your hand, my people. And I'm going to go. We're going to start with Mr. Stanley. After Stanley, it's going to be you, Mr. Early. And you the other guys keep raising your hand. Mr. Stanley, you get the microphone, my boy there. Open it. Let's go with you, please. Okay, if you're not ready, we're going to go with a different person, Mr. Stanley. But if you're ready, let's go with the question number 3. The question number 3, I'm going to read it for you. The question number 3 says, what is the biggest challenge that you've ever faced in life? And how did you overcome it? I know it's a kind of personal, but try to say something, brother.
Yeah, thank you, my dear teacher Michael. You hear me well?
Really well, sir.
Okay, I try to be succinct. What is one of my biggest challenge? I try, to be focused. It's not an easy task, doing all day long, to keep your eye on the ball, to really be productive. And how do I really, overcome, that problem? Try, to be focused. I try, to, tackle, my first important, issue that I got in the world by, planning all the things that I'll try, to do during the day. And then the fact that, the day before, before sleeping, I just take, my notebook and try to plan my day. When I wake up in the morning, I'll already know the thing that I will do. That means I just save some time by thinking about the thing that I will tackle, for the day. When I mention, it's something that is, pretty difficult for me, to stay focused. It is because there are a lot of distraction all around me. Not only my family, when you got stuff, when you got, your nephews and stuff like that, if you don't really have, your eyes on the ball, you might be distracted because they will try, to play with you. And after that, the other thing as well, it is my phone. It's one of the things that can really, distract me. But the fact that, I plan my day, I already know the thing that I need to do in a day. That means I just go straight, to that thing. And then I try, to get it done so fast so that I can do something else. And then I just double and triple, my productivity simply by, taking the time to plan my day. It's one of the things that really helped me, with that challenge. Thank you, teacher.
Congratulations, my dear brother. Really appreciate and I really thank you. So now let's go, please, Mr. Early. After Mr. Early, it's going to be Steffi and you, the other guys. If you would like to say things, raise your hand and I'm going to give you the mic. Mr. Early, get the microphone, brother. Just open it if you're here 100% and say things, please.
All right. Thank you. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir. Really well.
All right. Thank you for the second opportunity. I really appreciate that. Please, can you show me the topic again?
Yeah, the question says, what is the one of the biggest challenge that you ever faced in life, and how did you overcome it?
Okay, so I'm facing with a lot of challenges during that moment, especially that month, December. But I'm going to talk about one of them is a lost. So why I'm gonna talk about it is because we are talking about motivation in that club. Because that person I lost it he was my source of motivation. All right. It was my grandpa. When my grandpa was in life, he was always telling me things that can motivate me as that could motivate me as a young boy to keep handle with things, to not give up in life. Okay. And why was that a challenge? That was a challenge for me is because uh, um after he died, I didn't find other person who could give me his advice. So I was all the time thinking about when I go in Haiti, I want to see my grandpa. And until now, when I'm talking about that part in my life, that make me cry because I say I always say I won't find nobody like my grandpa. And things that helped me to overcome that situation that loss to overcome to keep moving forward is Jehovah. And for people who don't know, I am Jehovah Witnesses. I'm Jehovah Witness. Is Jehovah who helped me and the brothers and sisters, okay, and the Bible as well. Because when I read what Jehovah has for us, as I gonna see my grandpa in the future. So that helped me to overcome and then to stop thinking about my grandpa, now to think about Jehovah, because my grandpa is died, but Jehovah is still here, and I can rely on Jehovah more than my grandpa. So that helped me a lot. That helped me. So thank you. Just that I want to say about it. And have a good night, everyone. It's that my last question too, because I have to go to bed to get up early
Mhm.
tomorrow morning because I gonna go to work. Bye,
Great.
everyone, and thank you, Teacher Michael, for the opportunity, even though you make me almost cry. Okay, but just talking
Mhm.
about my grandpa because it's something like I don't really want to talk about it, but I say let me just talk about it. It's kind of motivation. It was
Mhm.
because as we are talking about motivation, and I say let me talk about it, but it's not something that I really want to talk about it. Even though when someone asks me, how are you doing, Mr. Allen? I always say I'm good, but in fact. I'm not 100% good. I don't know when I'm gonna be all right. All right.
Mhm.
But I just say I'm good because to not explain the problem. If I say I'm not okay, people will ask me what happened. I will explain what happened to me, la la, and I prefer say I'm okay. All right. So thank
Mhm.
you. Bye everyone.
Great. So thank you a million, our dear brother, for opening your heart to understand to talk. And we're really sorry for that loss as well. Do you understand? And we really understand because your comment is a kind of deep, not only English, it's like you're feeling your emotion. I really appreciate that. Do you understand? I think it requires a lot of effort, especially words and thoughts as well, to really express yourself. I really appreciate it. And I really congratulate you on your comment. It's a kind of inspiring as well. That can really help us. That can really motivate us, like to value things and to value people that we have in our life. So thank you a million. Okay, guys. So pas oublier objectif club là, c'est pour nous pratiquer anglais. Parce que parler anglais c'est une, comme ça pour dire en anglais son l'autre bagage. Gen moun la ki tap souhaité nan plas, nou, men malorizman li poko. Donc, si nou rive fel, paske nou tout ki ap pale, mba kwen nou di nou Etazene, mba kwen nou di nou, kon kompon sa sa ve di nou kapab. Donc, nou ede moun pale anglais, nou ede moun ameliori anglais yo. So now we're gonna go with Steffi. After Steffi, it's going to be Mr. Lil, Miss Ryan, but let's go first of all. It's going to be Miss Steffi. Say something about like your biggest challenge that you've ever faced in life. One of them, because I know you have a lot, but especially how you overcome it. So I think it would be really good if you share with us. Miss Stacey, you get the microphone.
Thank you again, Jamaica, for giving me the second opportunity to share my thoughts. When I was read the topic, days two of desperation will catch my attention. And I think I will be have the opportunity because I will stay until the club is over to share my thought. And the first one is the question number 3. And we'll talk about the biggest challenges. I have facing a lot from the last past 2 years. And what doesn't kill you make you stronger by, this is I will like this sound because what doesn't killing you make you stronger. It make you know your value. It make you know your matter. And I really like this creation because I think the biggest challenges I ever face in life is loneliness. Loneliness. Since childhood, I I grew up with my mother, father at the beginning, with my sisters and brothers. That's when I always around family who love each other, each other, discipline each other. It is matter. When I got 28 years old, I left my house because I got married. I was with my husband. After 1 year and a half, I was with my daughter. That's mean I always, around people you love me, value my value, and you know what I can do, and But after 2 years, I have passing loneliness for almost 2 years and 6 months, 25 days. I just recorded because it was painful, guys. And people you love, you are so far away with them. That was the biggest challenge in my life. But motivation keep me alive. Self-discipline keep me alive among this challenge. This is what I like about motivation. Because when you have people who love you, I would like to open my camera, but unfortunately, I dress up for that. But the laptop didn't give me the opportunity to open such. Unfortunately, it was a great, I try to adapt myself with the situation. I have moved away from my family. It was not my family who moved away from me. I just move away for a period of time just to find a path to lead them where I was. But unfortunately, things didn't happen the way I thought, and I have to make a great decision. This is why, I overcome it. But when you're so far away and you try to laugh, the kind of job I was doing require me, I have to laugh because when you're a customer representative, you have to serve people. When you're a cashier, you have to serve people. You are the front of your company, you know, you have to make a face, how painful it was. You are lonely inside, but you try to make you and outside you look good. Like Mr. Ellen said before you left. Yes. If you're gonna say, "Oh, you're not okay, what happened?" You have to explain to everybody your own life. And you cannot but you have to get a balanced life, like work and your personal life should not be, together. And if somebody say, "Oh, you come here," I remember one day I getting emotional and I just cry in front of customer. She said, "What happened?" And when I tell her what happened, she said, "I can never, I, I could not even do that. I would be dying when somebody just stand in front of you and say, if it was me, I would be dying. It's like you are not alive." It was really, really painful. I think there is a lot, but this is one of the moment I wouldn't want to live it again. But unfortunately, that teach me, how to take care of myself without have anybody around. That prove I can do better than what I know I can do before. That prove me, even though you're not around your family, you take care of yourself for at least 2 years and a half. That's mean you can do better than that. This is why I said at the beginning, what doesn't kill you make you stronger. That's prove you have value. And my earning ability increase because I have no, but now I didn't know before. I have the privilege, to know people who have motivation, to know people who start from the scratch, and I have the possibility to talk to these people. I got like experience from them. You say if they can do it, I can do it too. Even though it was a painful, situation, but I have learned from it, and I know I this gonna make me further in life, further in my goal, and they're gonna help me. Oh, I overcome it. It's crazy. Everybody say it's crazy because I move away from them because I want to create a path for them. Unfortunately, things didn't turn out the way I expect, and I've moved back to them. This is the I overcame it. I say, okay, the loneliness is too much. I cannot stay. I don't live what I built for at least 5 years to be, burned to the ground. I say, okay. And guys, I was to the I got there in 2023. I got back. I moved back to 2025. I was in the United States, living around, live out with my family. But because of the situation, it is right now. I move back. This is all overcome it. I move back to my family. And right now, even though I don't have the paycheck I used to have, every week, but and right now I build something really, really more than a paycheck. Now I built, my brand. Now I'm studying. I read every day to make my life better in the future. From 5 to 10 years from now, I will talk. I will say, "Oh, I was there before, and now I moved this path, guys." That was my life, and It was painful to share it, but I am happy now because I have the best thing money cannot buy: peace of mind. And this is why I overcome it. And motivation was the key to help me move back to my family when everybody think I'm crazy. Thank you, Teacher Michael.
Congratulations. It's so sad. I know everything. That's why I will pay attention listening. I say, come on, man. You're kind of brave. You're kind of strong. I really love you, Johnston, and I would love to imitate you as well. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that because sometimes people like you, when you do this kind of thing, they like to show your strength. Do you understand? And people call you crazy, but you did really good stuff. I really appreciate it, and I really thank you. And Miss Steffi, c'est une étudiante qui nous gagne ici, là, qui sortit depuis à zéro, il a atteint l'objectif ça, côté il est capable de parler anglais. Est-ce que nous avons fait le tout nous-mêmes? Ah oui, nous sommes capables, oui. Nous sommes capables. Ah, Mr. iPhone, je ne peux pas identifier. Écris nous dans le chat là. Ça permet parce que, amen, moi j'ai iPhone, moi j'ai user, je ne peux pas identifier. Non, assez nous qui nous écrit, non, non? Comme ça, pour me capable d'identifier, parce qu'on va dire, oh, Mr. Mike, comme t'es là, ou pas, genre, non. Donc, écrit non, non. Okay, so now we're gonna go with I see two more people. Two more people. Let me see. Okay, yeah, your Jim is to speak English. I understand that, but so écrit non dans chat là pour me identifier Mr. iPhone and Mr. Ify, if you can help me, you can just write that name. So now let's go please with you, Mr. Ryan. Mr. Ryan, Mr. Lil Ryan, you get the microphone, brother. Just open it, say something, and let's go with you, please, brother. Okay, open it, open the mic. Okay, it's good now.
Perfect. Excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing?
Well, good. We're so happy to have you today.
I'm a little nervous because it's my first time, but I truly believe I can do it. And I've been practicing English for 3 months now, and I'm really confident. Anyway, let me get started. My name is Lil Ryan, and determined, ambitious young man who believe that every challenge is an opportunity to grow. And I'm someone who refuses to give up even when the path gets difficult. I value progress, discipline, and the courage to push beyond limits. And tonight, I want to share moments in my life that strengthen and help shape the person I am becoming. Yeah, one of the biggest challenges I faced in my life was staying motivated during at a time when everything I want me felt uncertain. I had goals in my mind, but life kept throwing obstacles that made the journey harder. About stress, pressure, and moments of self-doubt. It felt like, excuse me, it felt like I was fighting against myself. But instead of giving up, I made a rise instead of break. Um, I overcome this challenge by choosing discipline over excuse and growth over fear. I was started by reminding myself why I wanted to succeed and what kind of future I was fighting for. Then I said small, achievable steps and celebrated each one. So no matter how simple it was, most importantly, I surrounded myself with positive energy. People who believe in my potential and encourage me to keep pushing. I learned to turn my struggles into fuel and my setback into lessons. I think this experience taught me a powerful truth. The strongest version of yourself is built the moment when you feel like giving up but decide to keep going. And today, I carry that strength with me and in everything I do, professionally and personally. It reminds me every day that no matter how hard the challenge is, and I have the mindset and the determination to overcome it. I have to admit, it was really hard for me, but I do it, and that's all. And
Great,
really appreciate it.
great, my dear brother. I really think and I really congratulate you. But question that I have for you, where are you, please? Where are
Could
you?
you,
Uh-huh. Where are you now?
um, yes, I am Adam. I live in Haiti.
Oh,
No,
where
yeah.
exactly?
Um, Woodford. You know this
Woodford.
place?
I know because
Woodford. Yeah,
yeah, I'm from City B. Do you understand? I'm from City
yeah,
B. We're
got
kind
it.
of closer. Uh-huh. Yeah, but I really congratulate you, brother, because I really respect you folks, do you understand, from Haiti. Because sometimes, yo pa ket moun ki États-Unis, ou konen, ou pa kritike, ou pa pale di Haitien toujou. Wè si yo gen Anglais ou gen, yo tap mache demen an poch, yo pa tap salye moun, delman yo tap kontan. Do you understand? So sa mwen msujere ou se remete tou, kontinye bati, epi map tade komante ou yo. E kom si map tade mdi, misye li tel liv, li tel liv, li tel liv. I'm so proud of you, brother, and I really congratulate you because you can really do big things, not only English, but it's the mindset. Do you understand? It's the knowledge, the brain that you
Uh,
have. Do you understand?
I
Just keep
really,
it up. Mm-hmm.
really appreciate it.
Yeah, really appreciate that. So thank you, brother. And after we're gonna have opportunity to say things. And don't forget Club Sake mwen di an, ap gen jodi an. Dimanche kap vini ap gen li ap nou pral pale de succès. Et l'autre dimanche qui a 21, nous allons parler de cob, l'âge à l'argent. Et dans fin année à 26, 27, 28, nous allons parler des livres avec les petits. Et dans commencement 2026, là, nous allons parler des objectifs. Nous avons 3 jours club que nous allons parler des objectifs. Après ça, nous pas bien club comme ça encore. Si on a une
So,
possibilité pour assister club ça, fait fort, assister, invitez les amis parce que nous pas bien club comme ça encore. OK. Et si on a time
uh,
apprendre anglais, ou time améliorer anglais, vous êtes en contact avec nous. So thank you and congratulations, my dear brother, Mr. Ryan.
you're
Oh,
welcome.
okay. Good. Now we're gonna go with you, Miss Bibiana. I'm sorry, Mr. Davidson. Mr. Davidson, what you can do in the question number 4, you can try to do a double stuff. But now, Miss Bibiana will be the last person in that question. And you, the other guys, try to be ready to answer the question number 4. Let me read the question number 4 for you guys. The question number 4 says, who is the most motivated person that you've ever known? Maybe living or died or dead, I'm sorry. You can talk about it, Johnston. And they ask you, what has that person accomplished? So now, think about it, people. Try to be witty. They like to say things about it. So now, let's go, please, with the question number 3 with Miss Bibiana. You get the microphone, our dear sister. Just open it and try to say things, please. Hello.
Hello, Teacher Michael.
Hello, ma'am.
Thank you for the mic again. The question says, what is the biggest challenge that you have faced in life, or did you overcome it? The biggest challenge I have faced in my life was losing my husband this year. The person I love more than my own life. His person showed me. I feel like the entire world went silent. And I didn't know how to keep living with a heart that felt so broken. There were moments when the pain was so deep that I didn't recognize myself anymore. But even in the middle of all that darkness, sometimes remind me of my purpose, my daughter. I realized I wasn't alone. I had a little girl who needed me, who depend on me, who loved me. With hope in her eyes, she became not only my responsibility, but my reason to stand back up. I remember that I must live for her, to guide her, protect her, love her, and give her the life she deserves. She's a part of him and a part of me. And through her, his love continues. My daughter gave me the strength I thought I had lost. I have overcome this pain through faith. Through God's grace and through the love I still caring for both my husband and my child. I allowed myself to grieve, but I also chose to raise, not because it was easy, but because my daughter needed me and I need her. And today I'm healing, I'm growing, I'm learning to live again. Not forgetting my husband, but on the way I am by science to work for our child. Thanks to God, I survived what I thought, what I disturbed me. And I continue to move forward with love, courage, and purpose. Thank you, Teacher Michael, for the mic.
Okay, so thank you. And thank you. And we're really sorry for your loss. We're really sorry. Really sorry. Good, peut-être, guys, le capable qu'on donc, Miss Bibiana, donc, il peut dire Mariel année ça. Mariel, c'était un jeune petit garçon, dans 25 ans, très jeune. Et c'était en anglais, c'était même connexion ça qui fait non, raconter. Donc, c'est pas tout le monde qui vous dit que t'es malade. Moi, et Mavel, non, à parler comme ça. Et puis, là, moi, écrit, qui est-ce qui répond, moi, Miss Bibiana dit non, il n'est pas existé encore. Oh, you can just imagine, guys. It's really sad, really deep, really deep, that situation. But we're really sorry. I'm sorry. I closed my mic. I'm sorry. We're really sorry for that loss, our beautiful Miss Bibiana. We can do what we can do just to support, just to keep moving forward. I'm sorry. Okay, guys, so we're really sorry for that question because, I didn't really imagine that it would be that tough, but it's really tough, that question. Okay, so now, guys, Objectif Club, c'est pour nous pratiquer anglais. Question, ça a été profond, but question, ça a tout li très profond, question numéro 4. Who is the most motivated person that you've ever known? And what has that person accomplished? So, let's go. We're gonna go with guys. Raise your hand if you would like to say things. We're gonna start with you, please, Mr. Davidson. After Davidson, it's going to be you, Miss Stacy. Let's go, please, Mr. Davidson.
Thanks again to John Michael for the mic, for the opportunity to say things again. And then the area I am now is so noisy. This kind of person, uh, pain in the neck there. And then for the question number, I would like to say something on the question number 3. Even though I didn't want to say things about it. So I remember something that happened to me in 2022 when I was getting married. Yeah, it was tough, the situation. And then I remember I was getting married on Saturday, and then on Friday I didn't have yet what to dress up. It was hard, not because I didn't have any money to buy it. It just because a false promises by my godfather. And then he told me that, yeah, I'm gonna just go with you somewhere in a shop just to go shopping and then to buy your coat, and then don't worry about it. And then I was waiting for him, and then until the last day he told me I was waiting for your money. And then I yeah, I can't purchase it to you. So I say, what I'm gonna do? Imagine everything was set up, and then me personally, I didn't have code what to dress up, and then I was, yeah, it was tough to me. So I was feel so bad, and then I remember to overcome it, I just go on Facebook on Marketplace, and then I check, and then after check out, I I finally found a shop where they send the kind of a code I needed, and then I tried to connect with them, and then yeah, I just overcome it by like this. So it was very hard to me to overcome, Teacher Michael. And then for this question, yeah, one of the person, yeah, who is the most motivated person that you have ever known? Yeah, one of them is the founder of Alibaba. Yeah, this man motivated me a lot. His name is Jack Ma. He's a Chinese, and he's one of the most yeah, successful people on the world right now. And then I remember something he said. He talked about when he were at high school, or when he was at high school, and then you remember, and then yeah, he wasn't good at school. It wasn't good, like to do best grade, something like that. So nowadays people know him like one of the most successful people by his motivation. Yeah, even though he went so down, so now he make a great success, and then many people nowadays is talking about him. So yeah, it's one of the people who yeah, I can talk about it. Yeah. Yes, Michael. Thank you for the mic.
Great, so thank you, and thank you very much, our dear brother, for being here and for sharing with us as well, especially your biggest challenge, I'm sorry, that you faced. Like it's been 2 years, you understand. Thank you, brother, for sharing. So now, don't forget, guys, we are trying like to keep moving. The purpose, objectif club, là, c'est pour une pratique anglais. Moi, qu'on a des cas difficiles pour quelqu'un, nous, ou qu'on n'aime pas choisir, non, sinon pas lever main, non. Donc, si c'est la première fois que on va utiliser Zoom, ou par contre, comment pour lever main, regardez par en bas dans le téléphone, là, on voit un côté qui dit react, ou bien réaction, tapez de sur lui, et puis après, on a un petit critique qui dit lève la main, c'est en français, levante la main aussi en espagnol, et puis vous voyez c'est en anglais. C'est là que vous levez main. Si vous avez dit en parole, levez main, ma ba ou miko. Okay, so now our beautiful Steffi, you get the microphone. Let's go with you. And after that, we're gonna go with the other person, which is going to be Mr. Shid Nelson after. Let's go with you, please, Miss Steffi.
Thank you again, Mr. Michael, for this third opportunity. And this is the one of the question I talked about previously in my previous comment. In my previous comment, and what is the most motivated person that you have ever known? It's my mother. I laugh about that because she she's a since I'm growing up, she was my work until now. She still is. It's because as a single mother, she did. She make that things was impossible become possible with her strength, determination, motivation, and we know and 80 as thing is it's tough when both parents is present in the life and of the children. But when it's only one single parent, it's really hard. And I know her as a motivated person because right now you can just laugh about it, but at the moment it was a little bit painful because she was self-disciplined, even though she didn't know what it was at the time. But she was self-disciplined, self-motivated, self-control. When I see this quality, when I talk about this quality right now, I just see them in my mother, and I really love her, and she know that. You know, she have to wake up earlier every 4 in the morning just to prepare stuff for us before she left. And she go to Tekente just to give us education because we know what is this. That sometimes people don't like education. They say, my mother didn't go send me to school. Why did I do that for you? But she didn't do that because she know the value of education to raise 4 children in your own. And right now you can see me, my brother, my other siblings, and I'm really proud of her. She's the most motivated person I know in my life. It's not because I cannot talk about other people because I have been reading a lot of books, but when I see discretion, the first person who pop up in my mind was my mom. And I know the value of her, what she did. There is no price. And lady, we know what parents can do for their children. But when they love you, they do even more. And when they are single, they say, okay, I gonna make him know what he lose. I gonna make them know. We are gonna make him see what he didn't did, I did. And he did that. She did it. Sometimes when I went where I was before, after okay, after English, right, Michael, teacher, after God, after teacher Michael, but the first person knew I'm my mother. Because if she didn't send me to school, it would be impossible even though to learning English because sometimes there's a lot of words you come from French, like traduction, commentary. This word is it's a shortcoming of French, but if you didn't go to school, sometimes it's a little bit harder to learn in other languages. But thanks to my mother, I can do that. I can express myself. I'm not afraid. I'm not ashamed to say I didn't go to school. She make it happen, and she do better more than we expect she could do for us because things was hard. And this is why I talk about her. And she accomplished a lot, to raise 4 children in your own in this country right now. We know how bad it is. None of them is in the gangs, parts. And they try to make a living for themselves. They try to keep growing. As she can see that in us. And now we can help her right now in return. Right now, she's not working, but we have been support her. She accomplished a lot because what she did in the beginning, she didn't lose it. She gonna have it 10 times more in the future if God allow us to do it. That's my point of view about this. It's a little bit personal, but I would like not miss this time to not talk about the most motivated person I have ever known is my mother. Point
So
blank.
sweet. So sweet. Really appreciate that and really thank you as well. Really congratulate you, our beautiful Stephen, for sharing. Thank you. So now we're gonna go with a different person. It's going to be you, Mr. Desio, Mr. Shid Nelson. You get the microphone. I'm sorry. You get the microphone, brother. Just open it, say something about you, and after that, try to answer a question, please.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Shade Nelson Desir. It's my first time to join you. It's a pleasure for me to be part. I would like to stay with you for a long time, for so long. The person who motivate me is Jack Ma, like the Kamad say before, because after many reject, Jack Ma stay focused on, stay motivated to achieve his goal. His goal was to build an empire. Without a grandparent, a parent, relative, he stay focused, and then he achieved his goal. Is that the reason that I follow this person to achieve my own goal? Because he built Alibaba today. Tomorrow, as a young person, I can build other empire that more ledge that I can say a bigger empire than Alibaba. So it's the reason I follow this person. I think it's that luck. That's all I can, and I can continue to practice English with you since 2016. It's the first time I took time. I find a platform on a social media for sharing words for practicing English. That make me crazy. I pray God for continuing to protect you, to keep you alive, for your job, for your service you do for the population. It's an honor. Thank you for this opportunity.
Great, congratulations, my dear brother, Mr. Shid Nelson. But I have a question, Mr. Shid Nelson. Where are you? It seems that you've left now. You're not. Okay, so where are you from, please? Where are you listening? This is my question. Where are you now? Which area, please? The microphone. Okay, maybe you're gonna let us know in the chat. But I really thank you and I really congratulate you for everything, brother. Okay, so now we're gonna go with a different person. It's going to be you, Mr. Felix. Felix Juni. We're so happy to get you, brother. Good evening. How are you doing? Mr. Juni, open the mic and let's go with you.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm good. What about you?
Yes, very good. We're so happy to have you. Where are you from?
I'm from Haiti and I'm living in Haiti.
Oh, in Haiti. Where exactly?
I'm in like guys.
Oh, awesome. Interesting. But we're so happy to have you today.
So Happy to be here today, and it's been a long time. I used to be there, for some reason I wasn't there, but today, I'm sorry, it's a pleasure for me to be there. So, okay, I'm sorry. So, the most motivated person I've ever known. Oh, I know many person, but so I have to choose one of them. Especially, I want to talk about my boyfriend because he's some motivated person, and I can say that. So for my life, I remember when I was at university. So every time, every second day, he always motivate me to be serious with my education, and in every decision I want, I mean, in every decision I have to make, or so he always help me and tell me, so if you do it the this way, it could be better for you. And sometimes when I feel lazy, like because I'm a person, um, sometimes I have a lack of discipline. So, and I can say sometimes I manage my my dream, or when I have a project. So I'm a little lazy, but with him, he's always by my side to motivate me to say, so no, you should do this, you should do that. So you should not be lazy because life is so difficult and you need to work hard. So it's sometimes I feel grateful to have him with me, because without him, I don't know. So maybe I could do, how can I say that? Yeah, maybe I could be successful, but I think with him it's better. It's better.
Great.
So I think
Interesting,
that's
Miss.
all.
Interesting, but I really congratulate you, Miss Jenny. You did a really good job. I really appreciate the way
Thank
that
you.
you express
Thank you.
yourself. And I encourage you to be with us not only today, but next Sunday it's going to be about success. And Sunday 21st, it's going to be about money. And 26, 7, and 28, it's going to be about books and reading. And you can also invite your boyfriend to be right here. You can
Ah,
invite.
okay.
Uh-huh.
That's so good. Okay, thank you for and
Okay.
I'm glad.
That's
Okay, thank
interesting. Yeah, I'm so proud of you. I really congratulate you. Thank you. Thank you
Okay,
as well.
I do my best to be there next time. Okay.
Do it.
I have
Do
a
it.
question for you.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for
Who's
you.
who's invited you?
Oh, I remember that I saw this chat on Facebook, and I react, and then Teacher Michael invite me.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay,
Interesting.
Yeah.
thank you for inviting me. We appreciate.
Okay. I appreciate your question too. Thank you.
Good. Okay, good. So thank you very much, my beautiful people. I really think and I really congratulate you. Guys, sauf ça me connaît, pour pas faire commentaire, ou fatigué ou bien dormi. Ça, c'est un garanti. C'est garanti. Donc, ok, good. Qui ça me peut le faire, people? Qui ça me peut le faire? Moi, bonne possibilité. Donc, elle dit quelque chose, soit en créole, parce que je ne vais pas dormir pour non. Il y a un monde qui parle suffisamment bien anglais, dit quelque chose. Donc, elle s'écoute, moi, pour la bonne possibilité. So now we're going to go to the question number 5. The question number 5 related to motivation. That question says, what is a proud moment or a successful thing that you have achieved recently? Question ça veut dire, qui un moment qui est fier, ou bien un bagay qui, côté un bagay qui ou tu réussi, qui ou tu accompli récemment. Ou voulez partager avec nous? pensez à elle, moi, bah, 2 minutes pour penser à elle, et puis après ça, et try to be ready to say it. Et pas oublier nos lives sur YouTube en même temps, moi, encourager nous capable partager le lien avec l'autre monde. Et prochain club qui n'a gagné à la plus mauvais toujours, parce que nous allons parler de succès avec qui content. Et puis ensuite, nous allons parler des crobes et j'en ai dit de suite ensuite, restez en contact. Okay, good. Try to be ready, guys. Raise your hand and I'm going to be with you in 2 more minutes.
C'est le risque et tu prêt. Bébé, calme-toi, calme-toi. C'est ton cœur qui a verrouillé mon cœur et je ne pense qu'à ça, je ne pense qu'à ça, je ne pense qu'à ça. Je veux te garder près de moi, près de moi. J'aimerais tant te dire je t'aime mais je n'ose pas, n'ose pas. Ne me dis pas non, 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 oh, 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 oh. Bébé, dis-moi ces mots, 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 oh, 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 oh. Oui, j'en fais trop, oh, 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 oh. Mais ne me laisse pas seule,
connaissance, c'est celle bagay yo pa jam ka apprendre mais même si yo ta déporté ou. Après nak l'entendé, ou a songe m'te parler ou. My name is Steffi from Comwad Language Courses. Dans Comwad Language Courses, nous utilisons pi bon méthode qui c'est méthode conversation. Nous pas focus sur le grammatical. Ça qui est plus important pour nous c'est écoute, compréhension et puis parler. Ça attend pour commencer. Nouvelle session, c'est moi ça. Pour encourager famille ou amis pour apprendre à parler anglais tout. Pour plus d'informations, contactez nos numéros ça.
Life in America is beautiful, but it's more beautiful when you speak English well. I'm Yolanda from Comwad Language Courses. Comwad Language Courses, c'est une école online qui apprend à parler anglais. Il fait live sur Zoom, ça qui veut dire qu'on apprend à parler langue anglais à n'importe côté dans le monde là. So, soit besoin, c'est un appareil qui a Internet. Par exemple, un téléphone, une tablette, ou bien un laptop, qui sont aptes pour commencer. Nouveau session, c'est moi ça. Ou capable d'écrire un numéro ça, qu'on soit besoin toute information que vous besoin. N'attend nous tout.
Ok, guys, so pas oublier, nous avons une nouvelle session le 5 janvier. Nous avons une classe pour beginner, pour intermédiaire, avec avancé. La classe se fait 2 fois par semaine. Chaque classe se dit 2 heures de temps. Et nous avons un groupe WhatsApp côté de faire pratique chaque jour. Tu as un monde qui est fou, qui permet que, ou pas seulement apprendre anglais, mais pratiquer ça, apprendre tout de suite. Et nous avons un club lecture, côté nous lit 2 à 3 livres par mois. Livres que nous lisons, basés sur finance, basés sur business, marketing, etc. Qui permettent que vous pas seulement parler anglais ici, là, mais vous avez connaissance tout. So now, let's go, please. We're going to go with the question number 5, related to motivation. That question says, what is a proud moment or successful thing that you have achieved recently? So, raise your hand, people. I'm going to give you opportunity to say something in English or in Creole, especially pour moun ki poko di an yo, si vous voulez dire quelque chose en créole, ma bon micro à tout. But now, let's go with you. Let's go. I'm going to start with Miss Alexi. It's better to start with Miss Alexi. After Miss Alexi, Miss Steffi, we're going to go with you. Miss Alexi, you get the microphone. Open it, Miss Alexi. Good evening. Bonsoir. Comment nous dire?
En forme. Moi-même, beaucoup rien dans sa cap dialogue qu'on est venu. M'a essayé pour mettre une attendez. M't'a connait combien de temps m'a fait vraiment pour une conversation.
Okay, good. Parce que nous avons dit, please, en fait, là, je dis pour prendre une conversation, nous avons répondre à une question là, tout, mais moi, pense que nous avons dit, please, et peut-être en privé. Donc, logiquement, ça va dépendre de qui effort que vous faites, parce que tout étudiant pas même. Les étudiants là, les Steffi, les mêmes, les fait miracle. Moi, les étudiants ça, vous parlez qui c'est Miss Neftali. Li fait miracle. Li vin là dans 5 mois, il était une base déjà. Mais dans 5 mois, là, la travail en tant qu'interprète médical. Mais lui-même, il faut qu'il fait, l'autre, pas tout étudiant qui fait. Parce que le travail dit en pile. Bon, moi, bah, oui, un exemple. Expert au fait qu'on est, pour atteindre niveau BD en anglais, le niveau ça, upper intermediate, il y a quelques call center qui acceptent niveau ça. Mais pour accepter un niveau comme ça, ou besoin 720 heures d'études. Si vous étudiez une heure de temps par semaine, la bail 720 semaines qui baille 14 ans. Et pourtant, même expert, ça vous fait connaître, si vous passez 3 à 4 heures de temps par jour, dans environ 6 mois à 1 an, on va atteindre l'objectif ça. Donc, nous-mêmes, qui ça nous fait pour sortir dans niveau zéro, absolument zéro, par contre, rien du tout, pour arriver dans niveau pour capable de travailler en tant qu'interprète médical, ou qu'à atteindre l'objectif là, non, tant qu'il puis coûte, mais 12 mois à 15 mois, zéro, sans qu'on ait rien du tout pour atteindre l'objectif ça. Sorti 12 mois pour arriver 15 mois. Mais, si vous imitez, par exemple, mais Sneftali, mais Steffi, ou qu'à atteindre l'objectif ça, puis bonheur.
Comment lié?
N'a pas plus de détails, parce que je vais même obligé de tout détail ici. Si tout c'est créole, je vais te dire tout créole ça là. Mais n'a petit plus en privé, d'accord?
D'accord, d'accord.
Ou qui peut écrire.
Merci.
Ou qui peut écrire, mais pour qu'on capable de continuer à parler.
D'accord, pas de problème.
D'accord,
Merci.
congratulations. Thank you. Yeah, so Daisy qui c'est Alexis Gain, donc c'est même Daisy ça peut-être tout l'autre monde gain, c'est parler anglais. Il y a un peu de monde qui déjà c'est étudiant, you're faithful. C'est pas je dormir jeudi et puis demain matin on parle anglais, non. Il m'a dit yo, il m'a dit travail. C'est pour cette raison nous-mêmes nous utilisons méthode de conversation. Ou bien, il y a des étudiants qui viennent là dans temps qui coûte, ils parlent anglais, mais ils disent courate, mais pour parler français, non, ils ne sont pas capables, parce qu'ils n'ont pas d'habilité. Et puis, nous faisons toute vie, nous, à étudier en français ou bien apprendre français, tout ça. Mais nos méthodes nous sont différentes. Mais Stacey, we're going to go with you, please, our beautiful lady. You get the microphone, open it, and try to say something. Please, Miss Stacey.
Thank you, Teacher Michael, again for give me the mic. And I think about this question, I will be a bit short. I gonna they say what is the problem with successful thing that you have achieved recently? I gonna do both. I gonna try to say Ed because I know nobody else raising hand. I think the proud moment I have achieved recently is when I was living in the US and my work and my both jobs, and they praised me for what I have achieved with them in a short period of time. And they even asked me if there is another way to not be leaving them. I think this is one of the proud moments of my life. Even one of my job, my two bosses, they come along with their family and we go to a restaurant just to show me the appreciation for all the things I have done for them and for the company or contribute. There is nothing else to be proud of. To know where you were, you matters, and your increased ability worthwhile because the way you do it things, and the customers also they cry, why should be leaving? They didn't understand, but it was a proud moment. That means you make a difference in life of others. This is a proud moment because sometimes it's when you die, people share you this appreciation. You don't even know that. But to be alive and to receive this beautiful moment, I can say this is a golden birthday moment. It was really, until now, I still thinking about that. I have a lot of gift card from my coworker, from sisters and brothers in congregation, who have different people who sign in. All of these, this is proud moment achievement recently. And the successful things is to be reunited with my family. This was the successful thing I have been achieved recently in my life. Thank you, Teacher Michael.
Thank you very much for sharing. We really appreciate and we really thank you, our beautiful lady. Now it's going to be you, Miss Neftali. I know you are a kind of sleepy or sleeping. What you're here, 100% now. Open the mic and say things, please.
No, not at all. I'm not sleeping. Thank you so very much, all of you guys, for your beautiful comments. I was there listening carefully to all of them. And honestly, I've learned a lot from you tonight. That's going to be the most recent achievement in my life that I'm going to talk about because I remember when I was a kid, when I was 18, I was very competitive. But when I start learning from God, I'm Christian now. I'm not going to mention my religion, but I've learned about not being like so competitive. And for now, I'm still a competitive girl, but the only one, the only competitor that I have for now, it is myself. And I remember when I started learning English, it was April of this year. And 2 months later, I applied for a company that I'm not going to mention the name for confidentiality purposes. And unfortunately, they didn't want to move forward with my application. That was hard for me, but that was okay because that was fair. And 5 months later, I applied for the same company. The thing is, I did pass the interview and everything was okay. I started the training with them, and that training has two parts. The first one is about a preparation for a test called AMCAT test. All my life, I was a very good student, but for that test, I find myself in a situation that I can say I was the dumbest girl in the world. I was ashamed to myself, everything. And I was at school in Haiti in a French speaking system. And also I have learned a little bit of things right here in a Spanish speaking system, but I have never heard about describe animation. And in that training, that's going to be the very first time that I was about to learn and also prepare for a test that's going to be mostly about describe immersion. For example, they can give you a sentence that's going to be this same, and you're going to talk about it. You have 30 seconds to think about it and 45 seconds to say things about it. You're going to provide the most information that you can, and you should like show off your fluency in English, everything. Yes, I know a little bit of English. I'm not a native speaker. I don't have a lot of time learning English, and I still have a lot of things to learn. And in that test, well, things was just hard because you know I didn't know how to make it out. So how to make it work out. And but the first trainer that I got in that training was very patient with me. I don't know if it is because she knew that I have some potentiality. She was very patient with me and she helped me a lot with how to describe imagine. The AMCA test was not entirely about describe imagine, but that was the only thing that was so hard for me. And okay, I started working hard at the point that I got sick, unfortunately. But after that, everything was okay because I'm kind of person when I'm decided to do something, my health, everything, uh, but that things doesn't really matter. I'm going to put my entire self in that things just to make it happen. So the same things happened. First of all, God was with me, helped me a lot. I learned a lot of new things. I worked very hard. And the last Saturday, they sent an email to me saying that I've passed the test. And that test, it was not with that company, but I already passed that test, that AMCA test, and I have failed. When they sent an email to me saying that Neftali, congratulations, you have passed the AMCAT test, I was like, what? I didn't know how to react if I can cry or just be happy. I just called one of my friends, sharing that news with my friend, and it was something. Oh, I was very proud of myself for the very first time in so long because sometimes I think I need more sympathy to myself because I'm too hard to myself. Even though I'm working very hard, I always say, you can do more, you can do more, you're too lazy, Natalie. I'm the one who is pushing myself every single time, even though I'm doing a lot, but I still wait for more from myself. And when I received that email saying that I've passed the test, I was very proud of myself because it was a company that I wanted to work with. It was going to be as an Asian current interpreter, and I've passed the most difficult, I can say, test, and I'm just happy. So thank you so very much, Mr. Michael, for giving me the mic. You guys, you are going to be the second person that know about that news, because the first person that I thought about that news entirely with so much feelings, it was my friend, and right now it's you guys. So thank you so very much, Mr. Michael, for giving me the opportunity to share about it.
Great. Awesome. So thank you very much, our beautiful lady, Miss Neftali, for sharing with us this proud and also successful moment as well. So now it's going to be you, Miss Ginny. You get the mic. Say something that you accomplished, some proud moment, successful as well. You get the mic or open it, Miss Ginny Felix. Let's go with you, please.
Yeah, so my proud moment is in my experience is being a civil engineer, because every time when I go to work, and I don't know if because I'm a lady girl, so as a lady girl, they think that is too much for me, and I feel proud because I'm like that. So I am a kind of person. Um, I like challenge, so I like challenge. That's why I am proud. I'm proud to be a challenge for people, because I always experience that every time when I'm at work, or when I have to do something, and people think that as a lady girl, so I mean, they it's like a discrimination for me, because even um, I mean, nowadays everybody can see that everything girl can do, I mean, men or women, so there is no difference. So because at this time, as men or as a lady girl, we work hard to do everything. So, and I would like to make a difference for my generation, or I would like to face a different thing with Haitian people, because I'd like them to move on, like see things as they are today, because in other country, I think that is not like that. So girl, boy, men, women, just together, we are the world. That's all.
Great. Awesome. I really appreciate, and you're kind of brave as well. The way that you would like to make that difference. I really appreciate, and I really congratulate you, because you're kind of like such pioneer. And I know the other ladies, they're kind of following you as well. Thank you for sharing with us. Congratulations. Okay,
Thank
good.
you.
So thank
Also.
you. Thank you very much, all of you guys, especially you, Miss Junie, like for paying attention, sharing about that beautiful question. It's a kind of personal and deep at the same time. Okay, so now we're gonna go, guys, with the question number 6. I know you are kind of sleepy. You would like to go. We are trying like to keep moving really quick. In the question number 6, related to motivation, that question says, in what ways can people around you affect your motivation? What do you guys have to say? If you want to say something, raise your hand, and I'm going to give you the mic. I know, moi connais, nous vient dormir, mais si vous voulez dire quelque chose, on va nous micro pour nous dire ça plus vite. Ok, il y a 3 commentaires dans 6 là, 3 commentaires dans 7, and done. Guys, do you want to say something about the question number 6 related to motivation? That question says, in what ways can the people around you really affect your motivation? What do you guys think? Do you think that can really affect? If yes, say something, raise your hand, and I'm gonna give you the mic. Okay, we're gonna go quick because of the time, people. We're gonna go really quick. It's going to be you, Mr. Okay, Mr. Emmanuel. We're gonna start with you. After Emmanuel, Steffi, and another person, and after that, we're gonna go to the question number 7. Let's go, please, Mr. Emmanuel Boade. You get the mic.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody.
Good day.
It's a really nice pleasure for me to be here, and I'm so sorry because I was kind of far away to my city because I was in another city to see a friend of mine who is really sick, and I got home late for that reason I couldn't be with you 100% at the beginning. And about the question number 6, I think people can affect. It depends if we got people like positive people in our environment, we can become a positive person if you want to achieve a goal. But if we already get people around you who already achieve that goal, it's easy or that can be easier for you to achieve the same goal. But the opposite is true. But if you get negative people around you, just imagine you want to build a business, but you're gonna talk about someone who doesn't build a business at the beginning. How the how does that people can give you good advice? I think it's so difficult. For that reason, it's really important. Sometimes you can say I wanna do this, but I don't got people around you. But you can read books related to that, especially if you want to read book related to business or related to science. You can read books, listen to audiobooks, uh, attend seminars. Those things are really helpful if you want to achieve a goal, but not necessarily to get people like physical, like members of your family, but you can get people around the world. We get uh, internet, and nowadays it's a great tool if you use it wisely that can really help to achieve whatever goal that we have good desire to achieve. This is my point of view, teacher.
Mhm. Thank you very much, my dear brother. I know it was not easy, but we were happy to have you with that really deep comment as well. Thank you very much. And about you, Steffi, let's go say something about that question. But I think after that, we're gonna go straight to 7. Let's go really quick, please, Miss Steffi.
Yes, I really like the comment of Mr. Manuel. And people around you can motivate you, affect your motivation in a way you sometimes can be negative or sometimes it can be positive. It can boosting you with positivity or draining you with negativity. But we know the motivation we need is not about the negativity parts, but it's about the positivity parts. We need people who can support and encouraging us. Want people who can help us, overall our mindset. Because without a great mindset, sometimes it's difficult to stay motivated. Like when many of the comments said, Miss Neftali, Mr. Davidson, Miss Anna at the beginning, and if yourself, even Mr. Stanley, but to stay motivated, if people around you keep, saying you're not good enough, don't do that. You want to make a business? How? Sometimes I remember I was finish high school. I want to go to the faculty or the lady like they call the science economics. Somebody just tell me, your mother is like c'est petite soyette. Why are you going there? You will never go so far in life because you cannot do it. And I didn't listen to them. I just go for it, even though I didn't achieve it. But I didn't listen to these negative thoughts or negative energy or toxic people was around me. But if you have toxic people in your circles, and one of the podcasts I was listening from Jack Ma, it's you have to make in your social circle a key factor. But if you want to go in business, your social circles will be people who have the same goals as you, because God, that's gonna keep you motivated and keep your goals in mind. If you want to learn in English, like we do that right here at Commonwealth Language Courses, We have an environment, our circle, like the WhatsApp group. We can even private each other, to keep doing the same thing, to stay motivated about our goals. But if you want to be in business all the time, you have with people what's just walking around without doing anything, you're gonna lose motivation. And this is why you have to make in your social circle a key factor and pushing your goal of feeling about something you really need. So to stay motivated, you have to have people motivated. I remember sometimes your mother didn't finish high school, but she stayed. She keep you motivated. I remember my mother. My mother say, just keep working hard, working hard. You're gonna get the result. And when you got the result, she congratulated you. She said, you see, if you keep working hard, you're gonna have more things. Like she motivated you, even though she didn't um reach this stage. This is the same thing. Sometimes the person cannot give you the money to do the business, but the way he keep listening to your what you have to say, to your input, and the way he supports you, or the way the support mean a lot. When you have support from people you love you, that's push you to move forward in what you want to achieve in life. That's my point of view about this question.
Oh, really deep, oh, really sweet. I really appreciate and I really congratulate you. Our beautiful one, Miss Stacey. Thank you for sharing. And about you, Miss Neftali, do you want to say something before we go to the question 7, please?
Yeah, people can affect your motivation in different ways. For example, in what they are going to say to you, what they are going to put in your mind, and also the way that they behave around you. For example, right now, in big why that happened is because you become what you think about most of the time. And right now, I can say definitely I'm not thinking about snow. Why? Because in my environment, it's not snowing. And environment, nobody is talking about snow. But if I go somewhere where, yes, it is snowing, maybe right now I can be thinking about how to protect myself if I'm going to go out tomorrow to go to work, how to protect myself with the code, with everything like that. But for now, no, I'm not thinking about that. So the way that people behave, what they are going to tell you, and also the way that they are is going to affect you in some way or another, because your brain is going to brain in a way that trying to be similar with other people around you. And I don't know, I might be wrong, but something that I notice is in a city where a lot of people are working, most of the time you can see people have almost the same amount of, the paycheck is similar, but if you go somewhere else in like a bigger city, the paycheck is almost similar. It is like your environment affect what you want to achieve, affects your perception, and everything that you're going to do, you don't really go beyond what is happening. For example, you can be comparing yourself to someone in your environment, and the goal is just to be higher than that person, not to be higher like the level the level most high that you can be. No, you just want to be higher than someone around you. Even though you can go more far, but you just want to be like higher than that person, and that's it. So for that reason, in your environment, what people are saying, the way that people are acting, even though they don't say anything to you, the way that people act affect your motivation, and you're going to put some goals depend on what is happening around you. Thank you. That's my point.
Thank you very much as well, our dear one, Miss Neftali, for sharing. Congratulations. Okay, guys, so now we are about to go. I know it's a kind of late because today is Sunday, and tomorrow some of you guys are gonna go to work. I can just imagine you're kind of like tired, and you would like to go to rest your body, what's the point as well, and to go To go to work tomorrow. So that question, it's a kind of really deep. I know a lot of you guys, you are waiting for that question. That question related to motivation. The question 7 says, have you ever read a good book that motivated you? The last question, people. If you cannot speak English, ou pas qu'à dire en anglais, ou ma bonne possibilité ou dire en créole, ou bien en langue que vous parlez plus bien, espagnol ou bien français. So that question says, have you ever read a book that motivated you? What was it about? Let's stay here. We're gonna go with you, please. The last opportunity to say something. We're gonna go with Miss Stacey.
Thank you, Michael, for the last comments. I think, yes, I have read a lot of books will motivate me. But recently, I have reread a book I already read last year, maybe at the beginning of this year. It's the book of No Excuses. And sometime I even this morning I was, give myself a pep talk. I say I have to chew with myself. That's mean sometimes you have to make an assessment of yourself in order way to keep more moving forward in your life or maybe to achieve a goal in a short period of time. And in the book of No Excuses, one of the things I really like is the great law. It's the law of every effect. There is a specific cause or series of causes. And the book, The Excuses, one of the part I really like is the part when they said, if you do what other successful people do over and over again, nothing can stop you from eventually enjoying the same reward that they do. But if you don't do what successful people do, nothing can help you. But the law of cause and effects, like successful people read, successful people keep training themselves, successful people keep increasing their ability to earn. If you can do things like that over and over and they never stop learning, this is what successful people do. They value every minute in their life. They don't do procrastination. They do what they should do because they self-discipline themselves. Like we know self-discipline definition is to do what you should do, whether you feel like it or not. You have to read, just read. You have a goal, you want to achieve it, you want to speak English, give yourself an ultimatum. You say a deadline, like you can say in 6 months. That's gonna help you to push yourself. You discipline yourself to do what you should do in order way to achieve this goal. You want to start a business? Keep reading in this area. Talk to people in this area. Don't give yourself an excuse. I can't do that. Don't never tell yourself that. You have to do what they do, believe in yourself, keep moving forward. This book I have learned a lot in this book, and I intend to read this book over again in 2026 in order to self-mastery some of this law in my life and to see how can I apply what I have read into my life. That's my
Really sweet, really deep. I'm so proud of you as well because you've been doing really great job. And I think that book, Mr. Emmanuel and I, we read that book 3 times. It's a really good one. I know it. Now, Mr. Emmanuel, let's go with you really quick. Say something about the last question before we go.
And thank you, Teacher Michael, for the second opportunity. Yes, I read many books talking about motivation, especially one of those books that I've read is Goals. It's a great one. But if we want to achieve something in life, we have to get a clear goal, but we have to review it every day in order to see if you make a step or if you stay at the same place. It's really important to have goal in life. Sometimes people don't get success the reason they don't have clear goal. But you have to get clear goal. You have to write down your goal in order to see if you're gonna achieve it. And sometimes people always think about short goal, but sometimes have to get long-term goal, especially people in the middle class. If you want to get success, especially to be financially independent, but you can't be financially independent in a few days, but you have to keep working hard every day in order to achieve that goal. And sometimes we have to read like Mr. Fee said, every successful people they read. We have to do the same thing, but even business or other thing, but you have to read in order to become a knowledgeable person, not only to do what others do, especially Asians sometimes they do almost the same thing. But in the area they sell the same thing, they give the same service, but you have to think when you are a knowledgeable person, you know how to do things, you can get more opportunity. For that reason, it's really important if you want to get to be motivated, you have to read book, especially good book in your field, even maybe business or other thing, but you have to read in order to get uh, enough thing to do to achieve the goal that we have, even financial or other thing. Thank you, Teacher Michael.
Congratulations, brother. Really appreciate that. You're my bird, like flocking together. So let's go with you, please, my beautiful Neftali. You get the mic to say something. We are about to go. Say the last thing before we go, please.
Okay, thank you so very much, Mr. Michael, for the last opportunity. So yeah, now I'm reading Effortless English by H.E. Hogg. But the most recently book that I have read that has been motivating me until now a lot is $1 Million Habit by Brian Tracy. People can say it is a book about money, but the thing is it is not about money, it is about, I can say, habit. And since the very first time that I started reading that book, I've been making a lot of changes in my life. For example, I used to watch TV, like watch movie in my bed, but I don't do that anymore. I watch movie, but sitting on the chair until I get tired and I will go to sleep. And I used to down scrolling while I'm in my bed, but I'm not doing that anymore because I've learned about the consequences of those small bad habits. And now what I'm doing is like to play some video games that can help me to train my brain, to help my brain on, because when I'm doing those kind of things, I get tired easily and I can go to sleep so that I'm not going to stay a long time in my phone. And in that book, $1 Million Habit, it is not a book about money because those habits can really, really make you become a millionaire. And some habit that I've learned about is the habit of don't say to yourself you cannot, because the only limit that you have is the one that you put in your mind by your own thinking. And also, I have learned about the habit of forgiveness. Sometimes we say, okay, I'm not going to forgive someone. Um I'm going to just stay away from that person. But no, when you don't forgive that person is winning because you have that person in your mind, and that person is using your precious time you can use to do something else. And I also have learned in the habit of forgiveness, the one who forgive is selfish because that person is going to have peace of mind. And also I have learned about other habits. And the last one is why I'm trying to apply those habits. It is not for any reason. It is because I have learned as well. If you are not doing things that really matter today, somewhere someone is, and when you meet that person, you will lose. And I'm not, and I don't want to be a loser. Thank you so very much. That my friend.
Interesting. I love it. I just see the pages that's kind of passing. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Jonathan, I really congratulate you, my beautiful lady, because we're kind of birds flocking together. I really appreciate that. And Mr. Davidson, I think you're gonna be before the last person. You get the microphone, brother. Try to be short if it's possible, because we have only 7 minutes left. We have only 7 minutes left, but you get the mic. Say something before we go, my dear brother, Mr. Davidson.
Okay, thanks again, Teacher Michael. And then, can you share with me the screen, please? The screen, please, Teacher Michael.
Great.
Okay, thank you. And then, for me personally, I've ever read a book about motivation, but I heard some motivated people talk about motivation, and then it's like if, for example, you wanna, for example, live healthier, like you want to live healthier. It's not a question. It's healthy food once. Okay, it's better for you to eat healthy food every single day. It's not about eat healthy food just once. And then also it's like about motivation. And also, if for example you want a better, for example, a way or better, yeah, you want people see you a better way. For example, you need to work out. It's not about just work out once a month. So it's better to work your muscle every single day just to be strong. And then it talk also about, for example, if you want, for example, a better future tomorrow, it's important to sacrifice your comfort today. So if you sacrifice your comfort today, and then you will have a better future tomorrow. So that this kind of thing, even though I haven't read a book about motivation, so I know things about motivation. Thank you, Teacher Michael, for this opportunity. Thank you again.
Okay, good, good. So thank you, and thank you a million. I really appreciate that. I really congratulate you. It was a really nice pleasure to have you, our dear buddy, Mr. Davidson, all of you dear folks, Miss Tafy, Miss Niftali, Mr. Emmanuel, Sir Alexi, Mr. Anthony, Mr. James, Miss Maisha, Miss Maisa Love, Miss Junica, and all of you dear folks who had opportunity to be around. I really congratulate you, because I know it's sacrifice. It's only the love that you have for English, and also the love that you have for growth. You would like to grow and keep moving forward in that beautiful language. I really appreciate and I really thank you. So as I said, the club was really interesting tonight. It was about motivation. The next club, it's going to be about success. Pas oublier, nous avons le prochain club le dimanche qui va venir. Restez en contact avec nous. Et pour mon qui pas étudiant, pour nous capables de jouer un sujet, pour nous capables là. Et nous pas petit club comme ça encore. Décembre, là, c'est un spécial pour nous capables de venir jouer nos pratiques en anglais. À partir de 2026, nous avons un club sauf une fois par mois qui parle le dernier week-end dans le mois. Donc, invitez vos amis, invitez famille, invitez voisins. Et si vous avez qui t'a apprendre anglais, nous avons une nouvelle session qui est 5 janvier. Vous êtes en contact avec nous pour plus d'informations. That's all for tonight. Have a good night, all of you guys. Sleep like small and big babies. And see you tomorrow, my people. Have a good night. Stay in touch. Be well. Take care of yourself and your family. And see you tomorrow and next Sunday. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.